When we talk about the color black, it is often regarded as a standard indicator seen in the goods endorsed by several brands. But when that color comes to your face, you are treated as ugly and subjected to colorism and racism. Isn't this a mistreatment? It is what led to the inequalities of the dark-skinned people, especially the women. Will these dark-skinned beauties ever get the attention they deserve in the world of fashion? How today's fashion game works? Let's find out. In the initial years of mainstream fashion, fair-skinned beauties dominated the industry. But soon the arrival of the black models in the industry broke the perception of beauty that existed till then. The introduction of civil rights movement, sexual revolution, and rise of feminism among the African Americans brought an upheaval of changes in the 1960s and 1970s. Even in today, these black beauties tends to deal with the industrial pressures and challenges with the intention to set an inspiration for those who doesn't embrace their natural skin tone. We introduce before you few beautiful dark-skinned models that change the entire game of global fashion. 1. Philomena Quao. She is a plus-sized London-based model who made a place in the domain of fashion. Philomena, apart from her model career, serves as an advocate for maternal health and women's rights. She is a fearless woman who sets the concern to love one's own body and their skin tone. In her remarkable piece, Is My Black Not Beautiful?, she prioritizes the need to change the misconceptions related to beauty, mainly in the cosmetics industry, giving more preference to the black beauties. Philomena was the brand ambassador for the trendy cloth line Torrid. She was the first ever black plus-sized model to appear in the pages of New York Times, editorials for Essence, Cosmopolitan, UK, and Pride magazine. 2. Naomi Campbell. This list turns out meaningless without the name of Naomi Campbell, who is regarded as one of the 6 supermodels in the history of fashion. She featured in the covers of more than 500 magazines. Naomi was the first black model to appear on the cover of Time, French Vogue and Russian Vogue, as well as the British Vogue. Apart from her timeless beauty and seductive charisma, she is a philanthropist who began her work with Nelson Mandela in 1993. In 1997, he named her honorary granddaughter for endless activism. In 2023, Campbell was featured in the 4-part Apple TV Plus docuseries titled The Supermodels. 3. Tyra Banks. The American model got the title as one of the world's top-earning models in the early 2000s. In 2014, Banks launched her own makeup line, Tyra Beauty. She dominated the era of the 90s, breaking the stereotype related to darker skin tones, emerging as the first African-American model to grace the cover of Sports Illustrated and model for Victoria's Secret. Tyra created the long-running reality television series America's Next Top Model, produced by herself, which got huge critical acclaim. Out of all the challenges and disgrace she undergone due to her darker skin tone, Tyra managed to survive in the fashion industry, emerging as an unbreakable force. 4. Leomi Anderson. She is a British fashion model who walked in the 4 consecutive Victoria's Secret fashion shows dating from 2015-2018 and became Victoria's Secret Angel in 2019. Leomi signified the importance of diversity that should be considered in the major fashion industry and talked firmly regarding the industrial pressures. She became one of the faces for Rihanna's game-changing makeup brand, Fenty Beauty, which was launched in 2017. Anderson got herself a title in the 2020 Forbes 30 Under 30 list for the art and culture category. 4. Beverly Johnson. In 1970, the American model became the first black woman to appear on the cover of magazines such as American Vogue and French Elle. Beverly made an open discussion regarding racism, colorism, stereotypes, and haute couture, catching the minds of people to understand the significance to eradicate these stigmas. Apart from the fashion carrier, she became the international brand ambassador of Global Down Syndrome Foundation. Beverly walked the runway in Zendaya's collaboration with Tommy Hilfiger, and during New York Fashion Week for designers Sergio Hudson and Bibhu Mohapatra. 5. Nyadak Ducky Thought. The Australian model is known for her melanin radiant tone and dollish ethereal. She is popularly known as the face of Fenty Beauty, as well as playing the leading role in the Alice in Wonderland inspired 2018 Pirelli calendar. She has been the global brand ambassador for the L'Oréal Paris and has a major fan following on the Instagram page. Speaking to the Glass magazine in 2020, she made a point that the growth of the fashion industry is only possible by breaking the shells of colorism and stereotypes. These incredible ladies give us a clarity regarding the concept of beauty and one's need to embrace their inner beauty and the natural tone of their skin. These women created a legacy, making all the hearts inspired by the challenges and obstacles they have to deal with to emerge as the history-defining supermodels. Is the replacement of dark-skinned models over the white-toned beauties a solution to end the stereotype in the fashion industry? Or should both of them get their equal significance for the flourishing of the entire fashion game? Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more contents just like this, and be sure to hit that like button too.